Hey everyone, Mo here. Hope you're enjoying your day. Today I want to talk to you about email marketing. Now, what is email marketing? Well, essentially, email marketing is kind of like the, I don't want to say backbone, but it's a very important part of doing business online because anytime you're doing business online, you'll want to collect people's email addresses so that not only you can help them with their setup, or you can, send them messages to inform them about their product or service, and also so that you can market to them and promote other products and make more money off of them. So how does email marketing work? Well, first thing you want to do to even do any email marketing is to collect your customers' emails. Now, how do you do that? Well, there's lots of ways to do that. So here what you see is the Apps on Red homepage, and how I collect emails for Apps on Red is that when people click my call to action, which is a 7-day free trial in this case, they'll be taken to this page. And then right here is where I collect their email address. So once they enter their email address here, it gets sent into my backend system. And then from there, I can do whatever I want. So what's another example of collecting people's email addresses? Well, let's check out how this website does it. This is just a random website. So these guys seem like they don't really put too much effort into it. They just say, oh, put your email address here. I wouldn't recommend doing it like this because no one's really just going to give you their email address for no reason. I mean, when you want to collect an email address from potential customers or customers, you want to make sure you give them a reason to do it. Obviously, in my case, I'm asking for their email address so that they can build their app. So it's pretty good reason. But sometimes you'll have to be more persuasive. Maybe you'll have to, give them a free ebook, or maybe you want to say join our newsletter. A newsletter is one of the best ways to promote your email. Getting a newsletter is the best way to get people to want to give you their email address. So in this website, you can see sign up for a newsletter, and then we'll send you emails about money, small business, or marketing, whatever you want, right? And then so as I put a dummy email in here, I just want to see how it goes. And see, look, they just have a little funnel and it's done. So where does the email go once I enter it into their system? Well, it probably goes into their email autoresponder. So what is an email autoresponder? Well, there's a bunch of different email autoresponders on the market today. But essentially, these email services allow companies to manage their email list, send out mass amounts of emails, and also schedule emails so that they don't always have to be there and physically send emails. An autoresponder allows you to send an email whenever you want, and you can schedule it for a certain day or time. So one of the most famous email autoresponders available is Aweber, and this is the one that I use. And another one that's pretty popular is Mailchimp. So Mailchimp, and the difference between Mailchimp and Aweber is that Mailchimp has a free plan in which you can get up to 2,000 email subscribers for free. With Aweber, the cheapest plan is $20 a month. The difference between their free plan versus the $20 plan here is that with Mailchimp, if you're getting the free plan, then you cannot set up an autoresponder. So let me give you a better example of what an autoresponder is. So for example, you see this is my current email list. So you can make different email lists. This one is for juice, and so I have a few options. I have a few options that I can do with this juice email list. So one is I can send a broadcast email, and essentially what a broadcast email is a one-time email that I can send to everyone on my juice list, and essentially that just it could be something like a new promotion, or in Juice's case, a reminder for a meeting, right? Now, the other option is called a follow-up series. Now, let me show you the follow-up series that I have set up for Apps on Red. So a follow-up series is, like I was explaining to you guys, the autoresponder. So this is where you can automate the whole email sending process. So for example here, when someone signs up to my Apps on Red platform, they'll be instantly sent this email, which is the welcome email that has some of their login information and whatnot. And then 2 days later, they get this email. This is something that I set up in their system. So essentially, you can set it up however you want, but you see this one, I send it 3 days after. This one I sent it 5 days after, and this one I sent 7 days after. Now, ideally, you'll want to have these emails be, some information that the people will find useful. So if you have a site that talks about weightlifting, maybe you'll want to send them emails that have to do with, cool new workouts that you've discovered, or a cool video that you found on the web, because you want to keep your email subscribers happy, and you want to make them want to open your emails. Now, also, you want to make money off your email list, right? Because that's the main reason you're collecting emails. So how do you do that? Well, essentially, all you got to do is just make a sales email, right? And then put your product in there, or put an affiliate product in there. So let me walk you through setting up a follow-up series. So all you got to do is, it's very easy. Whatever autoresponder you use will have plenty of tutorials and great support. But I'll walk you through it just so you have a general idea of it. So we'll go drag and drop email builder. And then here you want to put your subject line. So I'll put test 1, 2, 3. Subject line, you want to make sure you put a little bit of thought into that, because, if you have a boring and uninteresting subject line, then no one's going to read no one's even going to open your emails, let alone read them, right? So put some thought into it, and make sure it's, something that people can find useful. It's usually best to include, a benefit. So, do you have blank problem? Here is the blank solution. So essentially, you want to state a problem and then a solution. There's lots of subject line theory out there, so I encourage you to do your reading and learn as much as you can about it. And then here you put whatever you want. Hi, this is me talking about weightlifting, yada yada yada. If you have a product that you want to sell, then you can link to that product. Click here to buy my product. Now, obviously, for the sake of this tutorial, I'm making it a bit generic, but you wouldn't want to say it like that. You'd want to say, check out this cool new promo on my new ebook or whatever. So, you click that, and then all you have to do is make a hyperlink. So you click on that, and then for this one, I'll just put it to Google, and then click OK, save and exit. And then on this page, so these are all the drafts that I have here. And then I go to send options, and I can either schedule it to a broadcast, meaning I send it to everyone at a certain period of time, or I can add it to a follow-up series, which means that, so essentially how the follow-up series would work is that every time someone comes and signs in to my little email funnel right here, they would be sent this email X number of days after they have signed up. So I can determine how many days after they sign up that they will get this email. So I have that flexibility. So suppose I want to send them this email that I just made, this example email that I just made with you guys. Suppose I wanted to send it to my people who signed up here. Suppose I wanted to send it to them 7 days after. 7 days after they signed up, they'll get this email. Then I can set it right there. And what time of day do I want it to send it to them? Usually the rule of thumb is you want to send emails in the morning, because that's usually leads to the best open rates. But if you are doing email marketing, I would encourage you to test out a few different times and see which lead to the best results. So let's set this one to 8 a.m. And then you want to click track clicks on websites, so that you can see how many people are opening your emails and how many people are clicking the links in your email. And then you would go add to follow-up series. I won't add this one because it's just a template, but you get the idea. So essentially, that's a quick tutorial of how email marketing works. There's tons and tons and tons of material on the web on how to utilize email marketing and how to grow it. I truly stress in Juice that you should really be doing a lot of research research to teach you how to do all these things in depth. The purpose of Juice is to teach you the surface of all the potential ways that you can be doing business online, which is why I don't get too deep into a lot of things. Sometimes I'll just give you a brief overview, and then if it's something that interests you, all you have to do is quick Google search, like how to do email marketing. Google can be your best friend if you know what to ask it, right? And then there's tons of materials here, but based on what I've told you, if you're just getting started in the world of email marketing, then first thing you want to do is get a website, or just get a landing page set up. So a landing page, it could be just a one-page landing page that you set up using Instapage. Then all you'd need to do is connect your Instapage to your email sender. Now, if you're just starting out in the world of online business, I would recommend using MailChimp since they do have a free service. And then, start building up your email list. So start sending traffic to your landing page or your website. And then once you have an email list of a few hundred people or even just a few people, then start sending them some emails. Send a few broadcast emails. Send them some emails that have, some information, just some cool little stuff that they can check out. And maybe you can even send them a sales email and promote your product. Okay. So I hope you enjoyed this video. And if you have any questions, feel free to shoot me an email. Talk soon.